fans are called splinter dicks. That's my canon name for them.
Yeah. Now, is that for all fans of Wispy Woods or just people who want to fuck him?
All fans of Wispy Woods want to fuck him. That's the
There is
rule,
no
Jack.
other reason to be a fan of Wispy Woods.
Not to my knowledge.
Hey, VOD viewers. It's the finale of Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Welcome.
Go join our Discord.
Go join our Discord. You'll understand.
Unrelated to the conversation.
You'll understand slightly more of our jokes.
Or not at all. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, what's up, Al?
Anyway.
Happy birthday, Al.
Al, happy birthday. Al, follow-up question. You splinter dick or what? AKA
a Wispy Woods
fan.
fucker.
No, just a fan. It just turns out all fans of Wispy Woods also want to fuck Wispy Woods.
Yeah.
That aura.
The Venn diagram of Wispy Woods fans and people who want to fuck Wispy Woods is a circle.
Just a complete circle.
Just a complete perfect circle. All right. Hey, we're going to finish Dual Destinies tonight. Are you ready? As our birthday
really
gift to you, we are finishing this game. So we're going to get into it.
There's like that. There's that. There's like 2 cross-examinations in a mood matrix, so...
That's not bad. I mean, that's probably going to amount to like 2.5 hours of dialogue, so...
I hope not. I hope it's like 13 minutes of dialogue.
Are you ready to be freed from Ace Attorney for the summer, Landon?
Yeah. Might have to be longer than that, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we probably won't do another Ace Attorney again until at the very earliest after Spookfest.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that.
We are taking a break from these games. Still no Ace Attorney 7 news. We have streamed almost every Ace Attorney game. We're still missing... We still haven't done Spirit of Justice. And then... Phoenix Wright versus Ace Attorney.
I think it's more likely that we finish Spirit of Justice and then redo
the entire franchise.
Trilogy, almost, basically. Just basically not Apollo Justice and Dual Destinies.
Yeah, we would redo the original trilogy and then the Miles Edgeworth games and the Great Ace Attorney.
Yeah. I was going to say, and the Great Ace Attorney.
Yeah, so that's...
Go watch the Great Ace Attorney VODs.
That is still... Go watch the Great Ace Attorney VODs, actually, though. That is still 7 games.
Yeah.
And we could do all of those again with full voiceover, and there would still be no Ace Attorney 7 news.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. Oh, hold on. There's there we go.
There's a single pixel down at the bottom.
Yeah,
row.
tiny bottom. There's a single pixel of background.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let us now reconvene. I finished my 3rd helping of beef stew for the afternoon.
He's ready to
go. The defense is ready, Your Honor. What?
I said he's ready to go.
Oh, yeah, he is.
I mean, we've been at it for all day. It is 5:30 in the afternoon. It is... This is like the latest into the day a trial has ever gone.
Well, that's usually... that's because we had... Didn't we have trial technically this morning?
Yeah, there was trial this morning, and then investigation, and then this trial, all in
Yeah,
one day.
So,
It's been a long
it's a
day.
long-ass day.
The prosecution has never been more ready. You know, this is the first time we've been at the defense bench together since I debuted.
Now that you mention it. Although back then, I thought you were more loud than you were reliable.
I was going to say it was basically Phoenix that figured out the entire case. In that case
This
in
case?
particular. No, not this case.
Oh,
I mean,
that
like when
case.
Apollo first debuted.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Phoenix did everything.
Well, yeah, Phoenix always does everything.
Yeah.
I don't think Apollo's ever solved a case. You've really come a long way since then, Apollo. You've grown a lot. You've really learned how to clean toilets.
Well, there have been some hiccups, but I guess I've done pretty well.
He's still got that ego of his, though. Prosecutor Blackwell. With the 7-year mistake now resolved, you can finally take your rightful place. Yes, I guess we can keep the chit-chat for later. Maybe after the credits. Bailiff, please bring the witness immediately.
With some Taco Bell, please.
Taco Bell for me. No one else.
Even with those handcuffs off, Prosecutor Blackwell seems to be pretty much the same.
7 years of grumpiness doesn't go away so easily, I guess. Ah ha ha! Bobby Fulbright here! I heard I was needed on the stand, so here I am. Detective Fulbright. Do you know why you have been called to give testimony? Yep. There's only one reason why I'd be called. And that is because it's time for justice. In justice we trust.
Objection!
You
I like
can't
that-
fool us with that act anymore. Your justice is nothing but lies.
I like how it's still playing his theme song, though.
What? Are you questioning the integrity of my sense of justice? I mean, sure, sometimes I make mistakes, but hey.
He's acting exactly the same as always.
Tell me about it. He must be feeling awfully confident.
Fulbright, if you wish to dispel our suspicions, let's get to your testimony. Hi, Darkest Mustard.
What's going on, Darkest Mustard? Alright, fine. You want me to prove my righteousness? I can certainly do that.
The embodiment of justice.
Ha ha ha! I am the very embodiment of justice itself. He's not a real Justice fan. He doesn't know that it's Lady Justice, Justice herself.
True. True.
I won't have you make me into a villain with your far-fetched arguments.
He's a fake justice fan.
Yeah, what the fuck? And this bit about the escape route is only a theory. You don't have any proof. What we do have is proof that Athena Yikes is the culprit. This lighter with her prints on it. Did he do anything special? He watched this stream.
the finale for Dual Destinies.
Yeah. So you're saying the suspicions against you are completely false? And that the defendant is the real culprit? Oh, sorry. That's right. Mr. Lawyer's escape route is totally circumstantial. He doesn't have any proof that I made a big leap onto a ladder.
We don't have proof. You are correct about that. However, you don't have any proof for your claim either.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But you can't define justice with evidence. Who can define it anyway? Justice just is. Bought a Gunpla at a Hobby Lobby and watched the last episode of the recent Gundam show. Hell yeah.
Objection!
Don't make me break out a dictionary on you.
Please, don't throw the book at me.
Tell me the Phantom didn't just make me set up a stupid pun for him. The Phantom.
The Phantom. Let's just try not to lose focus. Alright. But my justice is crystal clear. What's not clear are your eyes. Wake up and smell the justice.
Silence.
Enough of your rubbish, fool Bright. If you have even an ounce of justice, then you will answer the court's questions and prove it.
Prosecutor Blackwell?
Prosecutor Blackwell looks torn.
Well, Fulbright was his partner, after all.
He was more like
Prosecutor Black. What?
I was gonna say he's more like his wrangler than his partner.
Yeah, really. Prosecutor Blackwell is right. The truth will be revealed in the cross-examination. The suspicions against Detective Fulbright are, at this point, only suspicions. As is my duty, I will judge the claims against the detective as impartially as I can. Hey, Judge, here's a pizza bagel. Ooh. Does anyone have any objections to Detective Fulbright being guilty? That's fine, Your Honor. Ha ha ha. Now, ask away and don't hold back. Well, there doesn't appear to be any objections. Very well. Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination. God, I love voicing the main attorney, like the main lawyer, and the witness at the same time.
Yep. Oh, hey, Mr. Wright.
Oh. Apollo. That's your name, right? I think you're going to start by pressing the second statement.
Pressing here.
I'm so used to working with Athena. My arguments are hardly far-fetched.
That's a Pokemon.
You know. Yeah, he got it. Apollo got it. Thanks, Apollo.
You're welcome, Mr. Wright.
There's careful reasoning behind my theory. Yes, well, apparently there's reasoning behind even a tofu burger. Tofu burger. The judge will eat anything.
If it's food, he'll eat
What?
it.
Yeah. But what we have against Miss Yikes, though, is not just reasoning, but solid evidence. And it's called the lighter. Because the judge is a garbage disposal?
It's a way of putting it.
Rude. Rude, but fair. With Miss Yike's fingerprints on it in the victim's blood. But wait, Detective Fulbright was the one who brought the evidence
To trial.
to the
Sorry.
court, to trial?
I accidentally.
Hello, Cloud.
Hi, Cloud. Oh, hey,
Oh, hey, pal.
If you harbor any suspicions, I suggest you ask Fulbright, right, Dono? Especially about that later.
Fine, is foodie a better term for you guys? Yes.
Foodie is a
He's very
dumb
much
term.
But he's a foodie.
Just say you like food.
Yeah. He's a foodie.
Who doesn't
He
like
eats
food?
all foods.
I
I think it's
the
number
position
of
of
prints.
the number of prints. Okay.
Let's go number of prints. So, how many prints were found exactly? 3. The thumb, the index finger, and the up yours of the right hand.
Who holds a lighter like that
I don't know.
with 2 fingers and a thumb?
Your Honor, this is an important statement.
Are you okay, Mr. Wright?
I don't know.
God, I just spit all over my pop filter.
Good. Could we please have it added to my testimony? You got it. He beat me to it. I'm doing the same voice for 3 characters right now. This is what you get, folks. Ha ha ha! Be it investigating or testifying, speed is the key. Three pins were on the lighter. The thumb, index, and the middle fingers of a right hand.
We pressing this or presenting here?
Oh, I think we can present a thing.
Ooh, okay.
Hey, Apollo, I think we can present a thing.
Oh, hey, Mr. Wright. What can we present?
Hey, let's
Is it
take
the
a
lighter?
look at Aurora's statement.
Oh, okay. The perp held a lighter with an earth emblem on it in their left. Ah, there it is.
Expert voice acting? You know what? That's what they pay me for.
Yep.
What's the elephant? It's a bomb.
It's a bomb. There's a bomb
It's a
inside of
bomber.
it.
You say the prints were from a right hand. Is that correct? There, I did Phoenix's voice correctly. That's right! Very clear prints. But that just doesn't add up.
Listen, it's not always about the voice itself. It's about the cadence. It's how you deliver the lines.
Yeah.
And you're doing a good job of separating them by the way you like act when you're as the characters.
My throat's also like a little fucked up right tonight. So
Oh, R.I.P. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
that's mostly why I think they're all sounding kind of similar.
It's whatever.
What doesn't add up?
Just deep throat some cough drops and you'll be fine.
I think I'm out of cough drops at the.
Oh,
at my
that sucks. I'm sorry.
house. I had one while I was at work, but it is worn off by now. According to Miss Blackwell, who saw the culprit herself, raises glasses that Phoenix doesn't wear.
Yeah.
This person held the lighter in their left hand. You should know that because you're the murderer. Oh? So, here is the dilemma before us.
No, it's his sister.
Why are the prints on the lighter from a right hand instead of a left? Nah. You're right. It doesn't make sense, does it? Your Honor, this lighter can hardly be called incriminating evidence. Is that Z-Man online?
Yeah, Z-Man's online.
Hell yeah. The witness's claims don't even hold water. Detective Fulbright, I hope you have a good explanation for this. I just can't understand it. They're definitely right-hand prints. But then, why the inconsistent with Miss Blackwell's statement? That's my favorite voice, or my favorite face he makes. Like,
When he gets all
like a funny
pouty.
voice. Yeah, like this. You sound like this when you get pouty. I've got it! What do you have, detective? Herpes?
I was gonna say an STD.
An STD?
I would literally like when he said, as soon as he said that, I'm like, chlamydia?
Yeah. My Taco Bell order? The mirror. The witness must have seen a reflection of the culprit in the mirror. Go on. Miss Blackwell was looking in through the window of boarding lounge 1, wasn't she? I believe so. If you mean the little window in the back and to the right of the room. That's right. And across the room on the opposite wall is a large mirror. I do remember seeing it. So you're saying?
Why would she see the reflection and not just the reflection and the killer?
Yes, the culprit Miss Blackwell saw must have been a reflection of that person in the mirror.
He's so full of shit.
Ah, I see. In that case, right and left would appear reversed, wouldn't they? Ha 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 ha! Now, don't you see? That's the logic of pure justice.
Objection!
God, can someone else talk? Jesus Christ.
Apollo and Blackwell are just silent right now.
They're just T-posing. Just silently T-posing, menacing at me.
God.
Menacingly at me. But your argument is only conjecture.
They're T-posing, but they're always looking at whatever character is talking.
Yeah. You don't have any proof that what Miss Blackwell saw was a reflection.
Silence.
Right,
What do they
Dono.
got?
You'd sooner nick yourself than him like that. Put some more muscle into it.
Huh? Ha 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 ha! That's right! Besides, the lighter couldn't have been in the left hand. And why not? Miss Blackwell said she saw an Earth emblem on the lighter, didn't she? That emblem is only on one side of the lighter. Twitch just gave me a notification for this fucking stream.
Really? 26 minutes in. Good job,
Yeah,
Twitch.
what the fuck? It was like, oh, who texted me? Maybe it was Kari because she's getting dinner. Nope. I mean, she did text me, but like way longer than this. GamingStooges.twitch.yeah. You're right. There's no emblem on the other side. Exactly. As blank and smooth as the judge's... Let me try that again. Exactly. As blank and smooth as the judge's fine scalp. If the culprit had held the lighter with their left hand, they could have covered the emblem. Uh-oh. What's more, this is the kind of lighter you flick up with your thumb before lighting.
Flick open.
Flick open with your thumb before lighting. So, if this culprit had held it in their left hand, the emblem out and with the emblem out and visible, they wouldn't have been able to open it, let alone light it. But if they held it in their right hand, they could easily open it and light it. This all means that the culprit was definitely holding the lighter in their right hand. No! Come back, my beautiful contradiction!
It appears you've planted a flower that bears no fruit.
Ha 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 ha! See how it withers before my flower of justice!
I think you were one ha short.
Ha 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 ha! They're happy?
Yeah.
Okay. He's tough. He's managed to discredit almost everything I've proven up to this point. In justice we trust. Now, don't you see? I'm not this phantom you've been talking about.
Phantom.
The phantom. I mean, are you sure there really is a spy? I bet they're just a figment of your imagination. The Phantom Thieves? Oh, it's so sad. So very sad. But I'm afraid Miss Yikes is the culprit. They'll definitely never see me coming. That's for sure.
It's my turn to talk. Detective Fulbright, I believe you said that the emblem is only on one side of the lighter. Are you sure about that?
Of course I am. Why don't you take a look for yourself and see? Do you see an Earth emblem on both sides of the lighter?
I knew it. You're lying, detective.
Pardon me? You mean?
Yes, my bracelet reacted to his statement about the emblem. He's definitely hiding something big. And I think if we used my talent, we might be able to figure it out. He's like jerking himself off. My talent?
My talent?
Justice Dono, are you Justice Dono, are you to use that cheat of yours again? You are wrong. It's not cheating, Prosecutor Blackwell.
Professor Blackwell.
I don't know why I almost said professor. Very well. Whether I like it or not.
Cheating.
What do you say?
Go ahead.
Whether
go
I
ahead,
like.
finish your line.
Whether.
I'm just telling him to finish his line now.
Whether I like it or not, I suppose we should use whatever works right now. Go on then.
What I was going to say is, it's as much cheating as it is like Athena doing the
Her mood
psychology
matrix
fucking
shit.
Yeah.
Her analytical psychology fuck.
Yeah, her analytical psychology fuck. We have Prosecutor Blackwell's reluctant blessing, apparently. Okay, Apollo, you're up. The entire reason why you exist.
Here goes then. Detective Fulbright, could you repeat that last statement one more time?
What in the world are you up to? Alright, fine. I'll say it as many times as you like. Listen carefully. The Earth emblem is only visible when held in the right hand. You look at his left hand, the right hand from our perspective.
Yeah.
Not the hand on the left side of the screen. And we perceive it when he says the Earth emblem.
Oh, shit. I gotta start over then.
Yep.
I gotta wait for it to finish because there's no way to start over. That one's kind of tough because it's right at the beginning.
Yep. There.
Gotcha.
You really need to be on the ball. Detective Fulbright, you might not be aware of it yourself, but whenever you say the phrase, the Earth emblem, your left thumb moves. It's almost as if you're having a reflex from playing the hit Nintendo franchise Fire Emblem. Because Earth Emblem... fuck it. I messed up the joke.
He did it, folks.
I did it. In fact, it appears as though you're running it along the edge of your holster.
Mr. Lawyer? I don't have the foggiest notion of what you're talking about. Where's the Wind and Water Emblem series?
Real shit. Be that as it may, I know it has something to do with the lighter. Let me examine it.
But why? You're not making any sense. You can't just...
Silence.
Be still and do as you're told, Fulbright. If you have nothing to hide, you shouldn't mind them having a look-see, should you?
What? Not you too, Prosecutor Blackwell. I'm not sure what this is all about, but if Prosecutor Blackwell insists, it must be something important. I will allow the defense to examine the lighter. Why couldn't we have done this from the beginning?
Yeah.
Nah.
Good. Now maybe we'll learn something new.
I hope so. Now, let's check every inch of this thing. Ooh. We have a baby who pooped.
Nice.
It's a good thing she hasn't been pooping, like, every day. Press it. Press it. So, this is the Earth emblem Detective Fulbright was talking about?
Gotta love how they left off New Zealand. There's a whole...
Well-
it's funny, there's a whole subreddit that is dedicated to just, like, pictures and, like, pieces of media that accidentally leave New Zealand off of a flag, or, like, a map of the... or of the Earth, or the globe, or whatever. It's
I'm sure this
surprisingly
isn't it.
common.
Well, it's New Zealand.
See anything noteworthy? The moon is a tennis ball.
Huh? Hey, look at this. The emblem's actually some kind of button. Couldn't even remember where New Zealand was in relation to our solar system.
It's a fucking gun.
Look,
Wow, it transformed into something.
a handle, a trigger. Is this what I think it is? New Zealand is actually on Mars? Yeah, that makes sense.
There's no question, it seems. What you have there is a gun.
A what? A gun. So, that's it.
A gun and a lighter.
Your Honor, please recall this morning's trial when Director Cosmos was on the stand. The bullet that hit the oxygen tank was extremely small, maybe a 10 caliber.
We pooped.
Good job, baby girl.
She's very hungry because she made so much room in her belly.
How much poop was it? Was it still like the soft type stuff?
Peanut butter.
Okay.
The dark.
Cool.
But it was. Mommy!
Good. Now you hopefully will sleep good tonight.
Mommy hopes so too.
Yeah.
Was that her first poop in a while?
That was her first poop since Friday.
Damn.
Yeah. And then her like last poop before that was like Sunday, I think. The 15th.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's been very infrequent poops the last week and a half. Anyway, this little compact gun probably takes bullets of that caliber. The joys of parenting, folks. Celebrating poop.
It looks like this is the gun that was fired at the scene.
More than normal. Because I always celebrate my own poops. Beef stew, beef stew. I'm flabbergasted. The lighter was a gun? Are all lighters guns?
So when Detective Fulbright would touch his holster,
That's... Hey, Apollo. Stop mind reading.
that's right, whenever he mentioned the Earth emblem,
You're just gonna take my line. Go back, hit the history.
oh wait, that was your line. Shit, I didn't even realize. I was wondering what you were talking about. My bad.
Fucking mind jacked me.
I mind hacked you.
Anyway, that's fine.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
He must have subconsciously thought about the secret behind the lighter.
Mind crush.
Mind crush, Yugi! In other words, he knew it was a gun from the very beginning. A lighter that transforms into a gun seems like a spy gadget to me. It's not the kind of thing any ordinary person can get their hands on. In fact, I'd say it's strictly in the domain of elite spies. Detective Fulbright, you will explain yourself.
Ha 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 ha. There's nothing for me to explain. Imagine Mind Crush being a new soda. I'd take a swig of Mind Crush.
Yeah.
I didn't know the lighter could transform. I mean, it was found in the Space Museum, and then I brought it straight in. No, they didn't even have time to check it out.
Objection!
Whenever you mentioned the Earth emblem, you touched your holster. You subconsciously did that because you knew it was a gun.
Accuse me all you want, but where is your proof? Do you have any evidence that I knew the lighter was a gun?
Not exactly.
The proof is in the beef stew. True. And whose prints are on it? Miss Yikes' prints. It proves that she's the culprit who fired the gun at the scene.
Ugh.
It would appear the detective is right. Are you guys really trying to prove your client innocent, or what? Although, it pains me to do this, now that we are where we are. I have to make the following assertions, coming from the prosecution side. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay. The person who fired the gun at Director Cosmos in the lounge after the incident, and the person Miss Blackwell saw holding the lighter, and the person who murdered Mr. Terran, and the person who bombed the Space Center, are all the defendant. Athena Yikes. The prints on the lighter are decisive proof. What if Athena was like an international spy?
That'd be funny.
Ha ha ha! Now, do you see? A man on the side of justice couldn't possibly be the culprit. And I think this sums up Miss Yikes' part in the whole affair. The evidence certainly does seem to point to the defendant's guilt. Do you have anything to say, Prosecutor Blackwell?
Evidence is everything in court. Therefore, Fulbright's claims stand firm. But
Calm down, Apollo. He's just saying that because he has to, as the prosecutor. Mr. Lawyer, our job is to pursue criminals in the name of justice. You shouldn't cast suspicion on people based on something as dubious as a habit. In fact, you have a bad habit of showing up in court with an awful case of bedhead.
Objection!
says the man who wears sunglasses at night, if it's proof you want, it's proof you'll get. I'll prove that this lighter is not Miss Yikes's, but yours. Sounds like you've hit on... Oh, wait, that's... God damn it. I see Apollo on screen and I'm just like, Apollo's talking.
Finally. Sounds like you've hit on something, Apollo.
It's just, if the prints on the lighter are the basis for accusing Athena, I think we should reconsider the credibility of the evidence itself.
You mean you think this letter might be forged evidence?
That's
Is
right.
that even real?
It could all be part of Fulbright's bigger plot. Did he do anything out of the ordinary while I was off on my own?
I could definitely think of a few things. Flashback.
Flashback. This is my first time showing up this stream.
Flashback. If we assume he's been laying a big trap for us all along, there's got to be something off about this piece of evidence.
How the prints were left on it?
No,
Or where the
owner
prints
of the
are.
prints.
Oh, the owner of the prints, okay.
Are they really Athena's fingerprints? Because I don't think we ever got, like, an actual, like, fingerprint
No,
or, like,
an
yeah,
analysis.
like an analysis. He was just told us they were hers.
Yeah.
They definitely matched her print data. Maybe we did. But what about the data itself? Detective Fulbright, you're the one who provided us with the lighter and print data. Isn't that correct? Yes. What about it?
You say Miss Yikes' prints matched the print data. But I have to wonder, was the data you used official? Mr. Wright, are you suggesting that the evidence might have been fabricated?
Uh?
I guess there's only one way to find out. Let's re-examine the prints. Using the official sanctioned print data of the people involved in this case. What? You dare insult the... Oh, God.
Epitome.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. You dare insult the epitome of justice and integrity? There's no need for such antics. Jesus. Antics.
Silence.
I'm doing well.
Your Honor, I lend my voice to the defense's request. You must allow the test to be rerun.
Very well then. Bailiff. It appears the official data is here. So I was extremely concerned for a second about a detail on an upcoming game until I saw more detail about it. What were you concerned about?
Yeah. Tell us, Cloud.
And the results? It's... It's just as the defense claims. The new Hotshots Golf is using generative AI for tree and leaf textures and nothing else. That's funny.
Did you say? Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Yes. The fingerprints actually belong to the victim, Mr. Clay Terran.
Those were Clay's fingerprints on the lighter? Ah, I see. Come to think of it. Wasn't it you, Fulbright, who collected the victim's prints?
Flashback.
When you took the deceased's fingerprints, you could have easily planted his prints on the lighter with his blood. After which, you wiped the blood off of his hand.
By your own admission, you were also the one who compiled the phony print data. All to put the blame on Miss Yikes. He's trying to shit himself. Too much Taco Bell. This ploy must have been to distract us from the Phantom.
who was
The
behind
Phantom.
everything. The Phantom. You were out to create the impression that the Phantom wasn't the true culprit. So does that mean Mr. Detective Fulbright really is the Phantom? I knew he was fishy when he entered the courtroom. He's been fishy since he entered the series. Boom, got him. Remember the killer's escape route? No ordinary person would have been fearless enough to attempt it. Nobody but the Phantom, the man with no emotions, could have done it.
He's really trying to shit.
Detective Fulbright, you were the only one who could have used that escape route. I...
Fulbright, are you really the Phantom?
Phantom.
The Phantom. Answer me, or so help me, I will slash you to tiny slivers where you stand.
Sue's gonna have a new brown spot. That's for fucking sure. Alright, I'll talk. I confess. I'm not the Phantom.
Silence.
It's all over. Now be a man and admit it already.
But I'm not a spy. I'm an undercover investigator. I've actually been after the Phantom myself. An under... An under-the-cover investigator? That sounds less than wholesome to me. Under the cover.
A person who hides his identity and secretly investigates in order to uncover information. And that's what you really are, Fulbright?
He's being an undercover detective by playing the role of a detective. Oh, wait. Go back to the...
Oh, sorry.
That's right. I was working to track down the Phantom. But, sadly, even though I was supposed to catch the spy ended up catching me. He took my family hostage and forced me to cooperate with him. He's a big meanie. What?
Objection!
You're telling us this now? But if what you are saying is true, then... who was the mystery person Miss Blackwell and Mr. Starbucks saw? It was the Phantom, I tell you.
His suit is on fire from lying so much. If only he was lying, then we'd be able to prove that he's lying.
Did you say your line?
I did.
Okay.
It was the Phantom, I tell you. All I did was help him by having that emergency ladder lowered for him.
Objection!
I don't believe you. Then how do you explain the fabricated lighter?
That was also one of the Phantom's demands. Being the detective in charge of the case, it was easy for me to fabricate evidence. Almost as easy as stealing beef stew from, well, a judge. Pinning the crime on Athena Yikes was just another one of the Phantom's orders.
And you expect me to buy that? Fulbright, what was the Phantom's ultimate objective?
I was told it was to sabotage the rocket launch.
What's going on, baby girl?
She wants to.
Oh, okay. Can I have the video game so we can play the video game? No? Okay. Hi.
Just.
Okay. You gonna munch on the controller? Are you gonna control the stream? She's a little controller teether. Hey, can you stop kicking that? I already said this line, Jack.
Someone who didn't want the launch to happen must have given him the order.
Actually, I have to apologize to you too. The Phantom told me to get close to you. He ordered me to get back that psych profile you have on him.
So, he sent a buzzard of his own to tail me this past year, did he?
I haven't been a champion of justice. I've just been a pawn of evil. A pawn of the Phantom who stole the moon rock and killed Dr. Yikes 7 years ago.
Enough, Fulbright. Just tell us the Phantom's true identity.
I don't know. He was very careful to hide it. He has top secret information for all kinds of corporations and countries. So, there's a number of organizations that want him dead. If people believe I was the Phantom, I could be killed on the spot. Why, I bet even now. There are assassins lurking nearby. This case is about the Phantom after all.
Are assassins nearby?
With the ceiling blown off, I suppose you are vulnerable to a sniper's shot in this courtroom. Al says kill him now.
Badass.
Yeah, shoot him dead.
Just 2 seconds ago, Fulbright was treating Athena like a criminal. Does he really think he's going to lie his way out of this now?
But on the surface, everything does seem to make sense. This could be bad, Mr. Wright, even if we can't find a flaw in his if we can't find... Fuck. If we can't find a flaw in his logic.
He's right. After we've come all this way, we can't let Fulbright wriggle free now. There. I finally told the truth. Now, I hope you see how foolish it was to think I was the Phantom.
Whoa.
You're an intelligent man, Prosecutor Blackwell. You believe me, right?
I believe you. I don't think you're the Phantom.
What? How can you say that, Prosecutor Blackwell? It's obvious he's the Phantom.
Silence.
Evidence is everything, right, Dono? And you must admit there's no clear evidence that Fulbright is the Phantom.
Yes, I recall. The only solid proof we've seen up to this point is the fact that Detective Fulbright fabricated evidence.
Which should be enough on its own.
But...
I've known Fulbright here for a year now. And all this time, he's been quite intent on rehabilitating me. I don't believe his efforts were a lie.
Prosecutor Blackwell?
Darkest Mustard, he does have a name. This fool truly thought he could reform a death row inmate like me. He went so out of his way in his efforts for me, he actually became quite a nuisance, really.
Prosecutor Blackwell, you believe me? Please tell me Prosecutor Blackwell hasn't really been taken in by this big phony. Fine, Fulbright is BSing. I don't know. I like White Suit Guy more. Don't even give him the dignity of calling him a name.
However, even if it was against your will, you still acted as the Phantom's accomplice. You will have to pay the price for that.
Death.
Throw yourself at my mercy, and don't you ever betray me again. Have you got that?
Yes. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Sniffle. 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 Such a bond of trust is rare and beautiful thing.
Blackwell has both of them fooled.
I know. In any case, it seems like everything has been resolved.
Sure.
I can now hand down a not guilty verdict with confidence. Ha 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 ha.
That's far
Minus
too
one.
many ha's.
Oh. Let me try again.
I believe
Ha!
it's. That's good.
Okay. Does that balance it out?
Yeah.
Very good. I'm very glad to hear it. It's all over. Everything's been cleared up. And Miss Yikes will go free as well.
Don't we still have one more cross examination to do?
We do. And we still have the mood matrix to
God
do.
damn it. Mr. Wright, we can't let the trial end here. If we do, the Phantom, the man who killed Clay, will get away.
I know, but... what do I do? What do I do? I don't have any proof that Detective Fulbright is the Phantom.
The Phantom.
Let alone the Phantom. Is this it? Is he gonna get away just like that? Now, if you'll excuse me, my next investigation awaits. And with that, I'm off. Ha 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 ha.
It's another character for you to voice, Landon.
Jesus Christ. The defense? No, wait. Not the defense. The defendant feels it's not time for a verdict yet and would like to see this trial continue. How? Yeah. What? But I was just about to declare you innocent of all charges. It just doesn't feel right to be standing here. Yeah. Hey, Apollo. Think you could scooch over? Athena, what are you doing? Oh, hope we don't get held in contempt of court. I have some questions for you, Detective Fulbright. I know, Linnea. Are you relieved that you are no longer under suspicion of being the Phantom? Are you grateful to Prosecutor Blackwell for what he's done for you? Yeah. Are you charging your key up? Of course I am. I am truly grateful from the bottom of my heart. Athena, where are you going with these questions? I have yet to hear a single emotion behind any of Detective Fulbright's words, boss. Salt and vinegar. The suspicion against him has been cleared up, but he's not feeling happy at all. What does that mean?
Are we doing the mood matrix now?
Evidence. Yeah.
Okay,
We
cool.
don't have any evidence, but the heart doesn't lie. That's it. With your special ability, we just might be able to stop him. Your Honor, the detective has been deeply traumatized by our accusations.
Yes, well. Even before all this, I thought he was rather odd fellow.
If he doesn't get counseling right away, who knows what might happen to him?
Ho ho ho! Ha 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 ha! Prosecutor Blackwell, can you believe the nonsense the defense is spouting?
Fulbright. I think you'd better have that counseling.
Not you too!
You've been making batty remarks ever since you were accused of being the Phantom. Such as, you're an undercover investigator and your family has been taken hostage. I fear you might have finally lost it.
But I thought you believed me.
Silence.
Oh, how you amuse me so.
What's going on here? That was an excellent bit of psychological manipulation fuck just now, Simon.
Manipulation fuck. I knew you would catch on, Athena.
Huh? Mind filling me in here? Hee hee. Guess we left you in the dust, huh, Mr. Wright? Simon was only pretending to believe Detective Fulbright. Because he knew I noticed there was a lack of emotion, like joy or relief in his response. So, he gave me the chance to take a listen. And listen I did to the voice of Detective Fulbright's heart. What? You two were working together just now?
Come now, Athena. Show us what's inside Fulbright's heart.
You got it. Time to check the instant replay. Widget, mon ami. Let's do this.
I think that was a little too good. I think
Oh.
Moan Amy.
Moan anal. Let's do this.
Am I? Mon am I?
Mon am I?
She's a Mon. She's a Pokemon. Athena's a Pokemon. Amy?
Amy? Amy? Thank you for believing me, Prosecutor Blackwell. I just skipped through them all.
Yeah. There's no emotion.
He's got no emotion, folks. Even there, when he's crying. Even with his over-the-top expressions and gestures, he's registering no emotion at all? It's just like I thought, and right in line with the Phantom's psych profile. Thank you. Chippies. Zoom. Thank you.
And how am I going to go back so I can pretend to play like...
Yeah. Oh, I think she spit up a...
Hi, Darkest Mustard. Hi, Cloud. Hi, Al.
It's Al's birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. This is your day, so have a lot of fun. Woo! Hi, Jack.
Hi.
Detective Fulbright, this lack of emotion proves you're the Phantom.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Hey, what's going on? Wait, hold it. What do you think you're doing, Detective?
Why the fuck did my Wii U turn on?
I don't know. Are you downloading an update for your Wii U?
It must be.
Me? I'm not doing anything. He's trying to hack into the Mood Matrix program. I can't do anything with it like this.
He's mind hacking.
Mind hack. Duh!
Fancy device you have there, but I'll tolerate no cheating, thank you.
Ha ha ha! Sorry about that. As an undercover agent, I tend to use my secret arsenal without even thinking. More like, as a spy. Thanks, Prosecutor Blackwell. There. Now that you can't hack me anymore, I dare you to try to hide your lack of emotions from us. Ha 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 ha! Lack of emotion? What are you talking about? Of course I have feelings. Sob. As a matter of fact, you've wounded me very deeply with that accusation. What's going on? All of a sudden, I'm getting an overwhelmingly happy reading.
Huh? But he's literally crying us a river over there. You see, like, Gumshoe, like, boat in on the river of Fulbright's tears. He's like, I got your Taco Bell order, pal.
Hey, pal. Had to make a clip to hear it since I barely heard it the first time. Damn. Oops, my mistake. How about this? Brrr. Yikes. Now he's angry all of a sudden.
What's he trying to pull? Like as not, it would appear our friend is not completely without emotion. It's just as it says in Dr. Yikes' profile of the Phantom. The subject has a unique psychological makeup with almost no emotional fluctuation.
Oh, I get it. So he has some emotions, right?
Precisely. Which leads me to wonder why you can't sense any emotions from him at all. I believe it's most likely because he is controlling his emotions.
Very good, Prosecutor Blackwell. You are correct. It's the result of my daily training. A very important skill for us undercover investigators, you know? More like for us spies? Seriously. Well, hi, baby girl.
I feel
Oh, good. That's a good nappy.
mm-hmm.
You needed it.
Good.
Yeah,
Sandwich done.
it was good. Well, the first half was. But I wonder why he suddenly showed several strong emotions. Wait a minute. I think I know. I sense there's a feeling you're trying to hide with your exaggerated emotions, Detective. Ha ha ha! A feeling I'm trying to hide? That's a good one. You're the ones who've been saying I'm the Phantom because I don't have any emotions. I was just trying to show you the range of deep emotions I truly possess. Then you have no objections to me analyzing you, right? No. Analyze away. But I will state it again. I am not the Phantom. And be forewarned that your analysis will have no effect. Because you're about to see what an undercover agent can really do. It's the third statement, Sadness.
Third statement, sadness.
Yeah, it doesn't go all the way away.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it's the only one that doesn't change.
Yeah, if you, like, go to all of them, like, it's the only one that doesn't, like, ever fully disappear. I found it! I found the one emotion you're truly feeling. What? Hidden in the middle of that chaotic storm, I saw one emotion that never disappeared. When you talked about the moon rock, you felt a fear that wouldn't fade. Fear. Huh.
A fear that a man with hardly any emotions feels, huh?
And it was a response to that moon rock. Detective Fulbright, I presume you feel fear concerning the the moon rock because
He lost
your
it.
identity would
Well,
be revealed.
Identity will be okay. That was my second guess.
Of course, that's it.
Flashback.
Flashback to earlier this stream. Detective Fulbright, I think I know why you would feel afraid. You were afraid that moon rock would somehow reveal your identity. Ugh.
If his identity were revealed, he would be killed immediately. That's certainly enough to make even the Phantom feel afraid.
Me? Afraid? I don't know what you're talking about. I like how Apollo's not even here now. They killed Apollo. So, there really is something about the moon rock that would reveal his identity? Apparently so. Wait a minute. Maybe the Phantom didn't so much steal the moon rock, but more like he had to take it with him. Because there was something on that that would reveal his true identity. Where do you think you're going? Me? I'm not going anywhere.
Is it just me, or was he going to use that weird watch thing to try to get away?
How many more of those toys does he have? Where can I get myself some? Detective Fulbright, you will answer honestly to this court right now. Why do you feel fear in connection with the moon rock? In justice we trust, not emotions, Mr. Lawyer. Evidence is everything. I'm the Phantom because I'm afraid? Don't make me laugh. Ugh. And what was that just now? All human beings have hearts and experience emotions. Man, I really need to get some more water. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Sometimes analyzing a case from a psychological fuck perspective is the best way to find the truth. Eek!
It's all just a waste of time. All your efforts to analyze serve no purpose. And now, in the dark age of the law, nobody would believe your claim that it's effective. In an era where evidence is fabricated, do you truly expect feelings to be accepted as proof? And where exactly is your proof that I fear the moon rock anyway?
Well, I admit I don't have any conventional proof. But I still say that examining a person's heart has its merits.
Oh, really? Then why don't you listen carefully with those special ears of yours? Listen to the voices of the hearts of the people in the gallery.
Boo, you suck.
I want Taco Bell.
Can I get some of that beef stew? I heard they started selling pizza bagels now. All I hear is
Taco Bell
Distrust?
orders?
Taco Bell orders?
As you can see, the people are on my side. Because all they see is a strange little girl using a weird little machine.
But it's not like I use analytical psychology fuck to falsely accuse people.
Yeah, you were the one who forged evidence, dumbass.
Uh-oh. He's got Athena doubting herself. Ow. Miss Yikes' analytical psychology fuck has breathed new life into this courtroom. Everyone should throw tomatoes at Fulbright. That'd be awesome. It has freed the hearts of many witnesses and has been the key to getting to the truth. Ha ha ha! What nonsense! Your Honor, the defense's claim is a false one. I don't feel any kind of fear when it comes to the moon rock. I see. Very well. I will give the opinion of this court. In a trial, I don't feel that a person's emotions are quite as compelling as actual evidence is. But, Your Honor... Hee 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 hee! Ho ho ho! Ha 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 ha! There, you see? Nobody believes you and your trumped up charges. However, I do believe Miss Yike analyses can contribute to the making the truth clear. Also, the defense gave me $5. I have seen her do this firsthand several times already. And also use her little watch thing multiple times. Surely you jest. So, does this mean you will accept my findings in this trial, Your Honor? Yes. I believe your claims, Miss Yikes. I think there is merit in examining why the witness feels fear in regard to the moon rock. That is the court's opinion on this matter. Judge is very based today. Hell yeah, he is. Then that's a win for me. No, a win for analytical psychology fuck. Now, Mr. Phantom, you will tell this court the reason for your fear. Analytical psychology fuck? My fears? Fine. I'll show you precisely why those abstract things can't be considered evidence. Hee 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 hee. Ho 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 ho. Ha 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 ha. I felt fear when I thought about the moon rock because it reminded me of the Phantom. Yes, I'm very afraid of him because he took my family hostage. What reason would the Phantom have to be afraid of the moon rock? None at all. So, the very fact that I'm afraid of the moon rock means I'm not him. In fact, I'm on the side of justice. And there you have it. Now do you see why I'm afraid of the moon rock?
Sure, you sound convincing enough. Finally, it's time for me to speak. But so does any 2-bit
Thanks.
con artist. It's all meaningless in the absence of evidence. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say thanks for joining the stream, Jack.
Yeah. Glad to be here.
Yeah.
The fuck? The Phantom is like the mist. No flesh, no bones. My sword alone cannot cut it, right, Dono? With your deductive reasoning and the body of evidence before us, let us send this miserable phantom fellow to the other world together.
You and I, Prosecutor Blackwell, we have a duty to bring the Phantom down and restore the people's faith in the courts.
Indeed, by covering for Athena, I allowed the Phantom to escape. And as a prosecutor, if I could read today, I gave birth to the people's mistrust with my murder conviction. There's a better way you could have phrased that, I feel like.
Birth.
And as the prosecutor, I gave birth.
And as birth, I bear part of the responsibility as well. For being suspected of forging evidence and losing my attorney's badge as a result. I didn't give enough people pizza bagels back in the day. The two of us and the Phantom were there at the beginning of the dark age of the law.
Then it is also our burden to cut away the foul specter we created, is it not? Until all that remains is the righteousness of the court and the faith of the people.
Hee 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 hee. Ho ho ho. Ha 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 ha. Trust, understanding. Ha! Fragile ideals of the masses who are controlled by emotion. Humans can't truly trust each other, which is exactly why the illusion of trust is so enticing.
Objection!
Once two people overcome their misgivings, That's where real trust is to be found. You're free to believe what you want, but trust like that is stronger than you and your lies, always. Hey, Mr. Wright.
Are you talking to yourself there? Or did you want me to
Yes,
speak
I
as
am.
Phoenix?
No, you can speak as Apollo, though.
Oh, hey, Athena. I didn't ask
Hey,
you, Apollo.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Anyway, what the fuck do you guys want? Why don't we just present the utility knife on statement 3?
Darkest Mustard, that is exactly why that Ponko did not know that the Phantom was in the room, because he does not have emotions. And also, he covered his face. That was the other main thing. Present the knife.
Objection!
Detective Fulbright, I assume you know what this is? Of course. That's the utility knife the Phantom used to kill Clay Terran. That's right. And the exact same type of knife Miss Yikes used 7 years ago when she stabbed the Phantom's hand. Yes. That was discussed earlier, as I recall.
God, I wish we could skip through the flashbacks.
Flashback. Flashback? Miss Yikes then stated that she remembers the culprit's bleeding. The culprit bleeding.
Culprits. There's more of them?
Culprits? The culprit possessed bleeding. The single culprit possessed bleeding.
Gotcha.
Anyway. It's my theory that the culprit's blood, like that, the culprit's blood got on the moon rock. And he was afraid that if the blood was analyzed, his true identity would be revealed. That explains why the Phantom had to remove from the crime scene. You mean, if we ran the analysis now, we know who the Phantom is?
Oops. Sorry. Accidentally.
Ha 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 ha! Yes, I suppose so. But unfortunately, the moon rock in question is missing. That may be so, but I'm certain I can explain what happened to it in great detail. You can? Of course not. You don't actually expect us to believe that, do you? Because you don't fool me. Ah! What this court needs is a bully-free zone. Oh, Phoenix, there'll never be one.
There never will be. Ah, the infamous sword of the beguiling bluff. Its edge is without compare. Come now, ready it with me and show us just how it finally cuts. Please no bully.
Please no bully. Your Honor, this is an outrage. That's the wrong face to make for this. He should be doing the fist. Oh, I mean, there you go. This is an outrage? Gah.
Go on, Right Dono.
Full. Let's start with something that's been bothering me for a while. Now, the culprit supposedly removed the moon rock from the lab. But in the video of him, it's nowhere to be seen. Oh, you're right. But here's something to consider. What if the Phantom hid the moon rock somewhere at the scene of the crime? Good thinking, boss. Also, when did Apollo and I switch places?
They switched I noticed that they switched places earlier when they did like the camera pan around the courtroom when we were listening to the gallery.
Yeah, but I was asleep then, so I don't remember. Anyway, security was super tight at the Space Center back then. They could actually afford a guard.
No, flashback.
Say the line, Jack. Thank you, Jack.
I was gonna say I was gonna. Oh god, Apollo, you're too close. Does this mean that the moon rock is still somewhere in the Space Center? He says, inches away from Phoenix's face.
You can quiet down, Apollo. In the name of justice, I proclaim, that's impossible. And why's that? The Space Center was searched from top to bottom. And especially the lab, but the moon rock was never found. Did I miss a line?
It went automatically.
How could I forget about that?
A sad but true
Well, I wasn't
fact.
sure. I wasn't paying attention.
We still haven't a grasp on how it was done. But the Phantom made the moon rock vanish into the ether.
There's no way it just disappeared for good. Eh.
Yeah.
Logic and evidence tells us otherwise. The Phantom didn't have the moon rock on him when he left the lab. Yet, a thorough police search didn't turn up anything. And it never turned up in the 7 years after that either. Phantom made the rock disappear without physically removing it himself. But how? There must have been a way. Think, Phoenix, think. How did the moon rock vanish from the robotics lab? So, can you or can you not show us what happened to the moon rock, Mr. Phoenix? Mr. Wright? Yes, I can, Your Honor. What? Oops, sorry. I mean, what? In that case, let's have your answer, Mr. Wright. How did the Phantom make the moon rock disappear from the crime scene?
Shoved it up his
The
ass.
Hope Capsule.
The Hope Capsule.
Hope Capsule.
Duh.
He shoved the Hope Capsule up his ass. That's the Hope Capsule, right?
No way.
No way. The one that went up with the Hat 1 rocket? He couldn't carry the rock out, but he couldn't leave it in the center to be found either. So, there was only one safe place to stash it. The Hope Capsule that was there in the lab that day. He just shoved it right up his anus.
Yep.
Yes. And the team must have loaded it onto the Hope space probe eventually. Hi, Trader. But if that's what happened, then the moon rock would have been launched up into space along with the rocket.
Preposterous. It would mean that for these past 7 years, the moon rock was...
Exactly. The Phantom got rid of the moon rock in the most cosmic way he knew how. It was out there in the depths of space. Aboard the Hope space probe.
Without the text on screen, this just looks like a still from Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
What?
What?
Order! Order in the court.
I understand now. The Phantom's original scheme was to sabotage the Hat One anyway. The villain! He used his primary objective to conveniently kill two birds with one stone.
That's right. He planned for the moon rock to be turned into cosmic dust out in space, thereby destroying the one piece of evidence that could reveal his true identity.
Bailiff, go fetch the moon rock from space.
But Mr. Starbuck and the others foiled the Phantom's plot. The Hope space probe sailed off safely on its mission and returned 7 years later. after several summers of ska. With the capsule in tow, all they did is they put like headphones around the Hope capsule and just played like ska music the whole time it was up in space.
Hell yeah.
7 years straight of ska. Gah! If we analyze the blood on the moon rock, it should make one thing crystal clear. That you were the Phantom all along, Detective Fulbright.
So, he killed Clay just so he could get the moon rock back?
I believe so. His original assignment may have been just to sabotage the Hat too, but at the same time, he also had to retrieve the evidence of his crimes 7 years ago. That's why he went to the boarding lounge.
Did you?
Why did it flash to fucking Apollo there?
I don't know.
I said the first line.
Okay, yeah, I
And-
thought so.
And attacked Clay as he made his escape out of the rocket with the capsule. But in the end, it was all he could do just to escape himself. So he didn't get the capsule.
Clay must have done everything he could to stop Fulbright. He probably hung on to the capsule for all he was worth until his very last breath.
Uh-huh. He's shitting himself again. Oh, it's so funny. You make me laugh. You really do. Boy, he's totally out of whack now.
Apollo,
gonna
could you,
zoom in on
Apollo, could you
Apollo?
back up a little bit, please?
Apollo,
Apollo, you're a little too close.
Can you just like
Apollo.
scooch?
Apollo, please. Can you back up
Apollo,
a little bit?
please. Just scooch back just a hair? Just 2 hairs?
God, getting it back to the right size is always a pain in the ass. There we go.
Pain. It's game over for you, Detective Fulbright. Why don't you just admit it now? Fulbright needs meds and therapy.
Fulbright
He's gonna need
needs
a lot more than that
death.
here in a minute. There's nothing to admit. I'm Bobby Fulbright, undercover investigator, I tell you. I'm not the Phantom. The blood on the rock is just another one of his schemes. A trap! Now, I'm not sure what to think, because my head's empty. I've eaten 18 orders worth of Taco Bell,
It's
15 pizza bagels, and 300 gallons of beef stew. I suppose if the Phantom is a spy worth his salt, a trap is not out of the question.
Objection!
But in that case, you could say anything is a trap. Hee 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 hee. Ho 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 ho. Ha 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 ha. That's what makes a trap a trap. You've been framed. Yeah, you've been framed into taking the blame for the Phantom. I've been framed into taking the blame for the Phantom. Your Honor, I believe further investigation is in order.
Silence.
Further investigation? More like plotting your escape. But no more. I will bring you to justice myself if I must, here and now.
I guess it's time to show you just what I'm really capable. Die, Simon Blackquill. Hey, you guys aren't really.
It's me, I'm back. Hello. It looks like I made it just in time.
Is Trucy tucked in for the evening? Edgeworth.
Yes, she's been put to bed. I have good news for you,
thank
Mr.
good-
Wright. I've uncovered some very crucial facts.
Did you find something out about the Phantom's true identity?
You might say that. I started by looking into the first people on the scene 7 years ago. All three, an employee and 2 officers, were registered in the robot's recognition systems. But none of them looked the least bit like Detective Fulbright.
That's not good.
But there's more. I've yet to share my most important finding. Mr. Wright, Prosecutor Blackquill, you'd best brace yourselves.
Uh-oh.
The man you see there before you, Bobby Fulbright, is already long dead.
Kay the potato is braced. Huh? Welcome, Kay.
Hi.
What's that supposed to mean?
An unidentified body that was found a year ago has now been proven to possess Bobby Fulbright's fingerprints. Then does this mean? Yes, the man here is an imposter pretending to be Bobby Fulbright.
An imposter? Then this means...
This
man... Who in the world is he?
Enough of your trickery. If you will not reveal yourself to us, then I shall do it for you.
What the?
No!
No! His face! Ah. Look what you did. Oh, my goodness. Look what you did to my mask. Mask? What's the meaning of this? Witness? Okay, you got me. I guess I have to show you who I really am now. I think that's called skin, not mask. No, it's unfortunately a mask.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
but that's... Hey, Apollo. Wait, I guess it's still you, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Apollo. Yup, it's me, Solomon Starbuck.
Mr. Starbuck? But that can't be right. You can't really be the Phantom, can you?
Silence.
Of course not. The real Starbuck was aboard the Hat One, which was set to be destroyed.
Yeah, this is just another mask. I mean, didn't I tell you? I'm an undercover investigator. I can change identities at a will. I can be anyone I want.
Objection.
Not so fast. I have the Phantom Psych profile right here. If we compile a psych profile on you and compare the results, it will prove that you're the Phantom.
Let's. This really is some Scooby-Doo mask shit. Let's see who this Phantom really is. Old Man Jenkins.
It's time for me to show you the real meaning of the phrase. Can you speak as means real quick?
You don't even want to speak his means.
No, I just don't remember his voice. I'll do the lines at like when they show him off. I don't forget his voice.
It's like, oh yes, my name
The
is
end
Professor.
justifies the means.
Yeah, pretty much.
That voice.
There he
it can't
is.
be.
We can't
I
escape him.
cannot accept such evidence here, Miss Yikes.
We can't escape him.
Professor Means' mask. I'll take what I want by any means necessary. Now, give me that evidence. Huh? Time to take out the trash. Permanently.
It really is the most terrifying face they could have given him.
It truly is. How could you? Now, do you see how powerful the end justifies the means can be?
Silence.
How pathetic. You can't even speak without wearing another man's face.
Ah, but that's the life of an undercover agent for you. My real face has no meaning or value to me at all.
Or perhaps it is really the case that you don't even know who you are anymore.
Be great if someone else decided to pull off a mask. I should pull off my mask. Hey, I'm actually truly right the whole time.
What must you see when you look in a mirror, Mr. Phantom? Not an awful lot, I'd wager.
Well, aren't you just the master of psychological fuck, Blackwell? He's supposed to be holding a staff there.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't know who I am. I'm always just living as someone else for my assignments. I don't remember what my face looks like. Or even what my personality was like. Except for this voice that comes through. My face, memories, personality, beliefs, emotions, and soul. I left them all behind. I have no self. I am not one. I am nothing but an endless abyss. What's with this guy? Is he even still human? And now,
Means
we
voice.
resume your lesson. Oh. And now, we resume your lesson, Professor Wright. I really hope another mask can be taken off. Oh, huh? So isn't that basically just a confession? Yup, we're at the point of... We've basically proven everything. So... I believe you made this argument earlier. If you were to analyze the blood on the moon rock, you could prove that I am the Phantom. I believe there was blood on the moon rock in that capsule. Now that we know you aren't even Bobby Fulbright,
I wonder if the court record has been updated. Nope.
your claims of a phantom trap won't work anymore. Then, why don't you bring this moon rock in? This decisive evidence from the Hope capsule? I think I will do just that. Get ready, because the Hope capsule is about to seal your... Fudge.
Oh, flashback.
The courtroom bumming.
It's okay. It's okay, Phoenix. This is an M-rated game. You can say fuck.
It looks like you have finally caught on. Full marks for the defense for effort. But what a shame your hope was lost in that courtroom explosion.
So that's the real reason this courtroom was blown up. It was all for the Phantom to destroy that one piece of evidence.
I can't believe it. Have we really reached a dead end after coming all this way? Has the only evidence we have on this guy really been destroyed? How dare you continue to call me the Phantom? The Phantom. As I've said all along, I'm just a nameless undercover agent.
This is the part where Trucy just pulls out a gun and she's just like, I'm tired of this shit. I want it to be over.
Hey, wanna go home?
Objection!
Blam! Suck on that. And the defense will continue to assert that you are the Phantom. Furthermore, we have proof. Or at least a prayer. I'm afraid that won't do, Mr. Wright.
At least put some weight behind your swing, right, Dono?
I know, I'm trying. There's only one thing I can unmask this
there's only one thing that can unmask this menace: the moon rock. But that was blown to bits in the courtroom bombing. And yet, is it really gone without a trace? What if some tiny part, some little fragment still exists?
Flashback.
Huh, flashback.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Let's see your proof.
What if the Hope capsule survived and didn't blow up?
It
That'd
did.
be nice.
It
But
did,
it did
though.
blow up. The phony phantom. Or the phony,
The
Fanty
phony
bomb.
the phony Fanty bomb.
Because I think if you go
Oh,
to the
yeah.
second page...
Yep, there it is.
The 7...
7K.
Isn't that the bomb that blew up the courtroom? And the moon rock along with it?
Oh, I farted. I guess Darkest Mustard did get her wish. The Hope capsule blew up, but the rock inside didn't completely get disintegrated.
Are you saying this will reveal the Phantom's identity?
Yes, Your Honor. Focus your attention on this photo taken after the bombing. Specifically,
Right here.
here. This little pointy thing right here. What if you were the Phantom the whole time? What if Phoenix Wright
Is the Phantom.
was the Phantom?
For the entire
Let's find out.
franchise.
For the entire franchise, he was an
Was the
undercover
Phantom.
special agent. The Phantom. Please, take a look at this newspaper article I pulled out of my asshole.
This article about the Hat won?
Now, please note the strange black and yellow rock on the left side. Over here.
Here.
Over here. That's the moon rock. And when you look at the photo of this bomb fragments, see how there's a rock-like object with the same coloration?
Oh my! Yes, I see it.
It would seem the moon rock was much more durable than the Phantom thought. If we take a look at all the fragments that the police found, we'll likely find one with blood. And DNA testing that blood will prove that the witness is indeed the Phantom.
Unbelievable.
But that's impossible.
A surprise to be sure. That's one bloody tough rock. Get it? Let us have
Get
the
it?
fragments tested straight away. Oh, and you'll be having a DNA test too, Fool Bright.
Bailiff, go to space immediately. Find the moon rock. Contact the police department immediately and order the testing. Also, pick up Taco Bell on your way back. Prosecutor Blackwell, what do the test results show?
There was a rock fragment that had blood on it that appears to be several years old. DNA
About
testing
7 in
revealed
particular.
Well, I'm sure you know full well what it revealed.
They confirmed that it was the witness's blood, didn't they? There's no use in trying to talk your way out of it anymore. There's no escape, banana.
escaping, banana. Prepare to die.
Yeah. Shit. Admit it. You are the Phantom.
Objection!
Apollo, did you just objection?
Huh?
Mr. Wright, did you just raise an objection to yourself?
No, I didn't say a word. That was my objection, Apollo.
Huh? Oh my god, Phoenix was the Phantom.
I did it. I did it. Why?
Phoenix?
Phoenix? It was a pretty good objection, too. Don't you think?
I love how he still has the stance.
He does. Now he's me? To be honest, he should impersonate the judge and free himself. Honestly, the real judge, if he saw
He'd probably fall for
himself
it.
down there,
Well, I can't argue
Yeah,
with
he'd be
me.
yeah, I can't argue with me. Duh. So, did you have an objection or not, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, no, not really, Your Honor. No, not you, Mr. Wright. I mean, the witness, Mr. Wright. Did you turn auto off?
Oop, I didn't mean to press auto.
Did this trial get any
More insane.
more insane? Mr. Wright, this fragment of rock in the photograph, and those just like it. How many masks does this guy have? Because this is way past Scooby-Doo shit.
You'll see.
He has many, many more. How can you be sure they're pieces of the same moon rock that was at the robotics lab? Care to explain what you mean? Well, there may have been a rock or two in the courtroom that had my blood on it. But how do you know they're not just rocks? You can't prove that they're the moon rock, right?
Oh my god, can we end this?
Don't be absurd. I'm glad it's just Phoenix, and I gave Phoenix my normal speaking voice for the most part.
Yeah.
Just compare the fragment with the rock in the newspaper article. And you can see that they're the same. I'm just glad I don't have to do the full Bobby Fulbright voice anymore.
Yeah.
They have the exact same coloration.
Objection!
But maybe some other rock with the same coloration happened to be in the courtroom.
Oh my fucking god.
It's highly unlikely a rock with such a unique appearance would just happen to be here. But you can't deny it's a possibility.
That's a dumbass possibility. But your blood was found on one of the fragments!
To be fair, this is exactly what Phoenix would do.
Yeah.
Apollo,
There's nothing suspicious about my blood being on a piece of rock.
And why not?
I know it sounds like an excuse, but several years ago, I tripped and fell in this very courtroom and was hurt pretty badly. Maybe that's how my blood found its way onto a piece of rubble? Even he must realize how ridiculous that sounds. And yet, I suppose it's not completely out of the question. Haha. Ha ha ha. I see you're starting to sweat, Mr. Wright. I thought that the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
How do you know that?
You're the last person I want to hear that from. Well, then why don't we just get those fragments analyzed? We could ask an expert to verify that they were from the moon rock in the robotics lab or not. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that just isn't going to be possible. And why not? In order to prove that the fragments are from what you say they were from, you need a sample of the moon rock from 7 years ago to compare it with. But that moon rock doesn't exist anymore, and there's no sample data left either. So, you see, short of going back in time...
That's it! Mr. Wright, let's go back in time.
Shut the fuck up, Apollo. There's no way to prove that any of the fragments are from that moon rock. No, I think he's got a point,
No!
Mr. Wright. No. There's really no way to prove it? Ha ha ha. Are you finally ready to throw in the towel?
Objection!
Actually, Phoenix this time.
So, the moon rock doesn't exist anymore. Huh. That's right. It was such a valuable rock, too. A shame, really. But it's lost to us forever. He's wrong. It's not completely lost. There's another piece of it right here by our side. A shining fragment of hope that can be that can turn everything around. The final piece of evidence to put this phantom away for good. The defense has a piece of evidence that completely contradicts your claim. You have what now? A final fragment of hope that was passed down with great love and care. We do? We do. Even if the person isn't... even if the person holding it hasn't realized it yet. Is this true, Mr. Wright? Pay no attention to him, Your Honor. He's just bluffing, as usual. I wonder if you'll be able to force your biggest smile when you see what I've got. Do you think they have the same dick size because he's got Felix's face?
Probably not.
Try me.
That would be funny, though.
The piece of evidence that shows the original Moonrock isn't completely lost is this.
Hold on.
What is it, Jack? What's the piece of evidence?
Oh, it's the Moonrock earring.
It is. Yeah.
It's literally just called Moonrock earring. Thank you, game.
Moonrock earring.
I
Thank
mean,
you,
that's
game.
what
Very
that's
cool.
what I was fairly certain it was, but like I did not remember that they called it the Moonrock earring.
Flashback.
There it is.
God, I have to pee so bad.
Yeah, me too. Should we take a quick pee break?
Athena, you made.
Because we probably got like another
Yeah.
25 minutes at least. Okay, quick pee break.
We have credits.
Yeah, we got credits.
Very quick pre-big.
We'll be right back.
Pee break. Bye.
Okay, I'm back. Just gotta wait for Landon. We're almost done. We're getting real close. This last chunk of the game is just taking longer than we thought it would. Still waiting on Landon. God damn, what the hell is taking him so long?
Okay.
Oh, good. You gonna...
Okay. Now I'm really back.
Okay.
Athena, you may not know it, but your mother left you with a very important piece of evidence. She did? You're bluffing. You don't have anything of the kind. Oh, but we do. Evidence that will finally corner you. Because we have a moon rock of our own. Yeah. Oh. Oh. You mean... Exactly. A gift Dr. Yikes left her daughter. An item Athena has cherished in all these years. As distant as Dr. Yikes may have seemed to her daughter, that fragment of her love will shake off the darkness of the past and give us all hope for the future. This is the defense's sample of the moon rock.
He just points directly at Athena.
Take that!
Boom. Take that. That's your sample? That's just Athena yikes. No, the earring, sir. Oh. What? This earring that Miss Yikes always wears was made from that original moon rock. What?
All this time.
I said some words. I don't remember what they are. Hold on. Now, what could they be? It was right here all along? Yeah, that sounds about right. No, it can't be. If the composition of the bombed fragments and the earring are found to be a match, then it will prove beyond the shadow of a doubt the origin of the fragment in this photo.
Okay, but can we see the picture of the nine-tailed fox wrestling promo again just one more time for old time's sake? Just one more time.
Oh, man. One more time. Man, we haven't done that case for like a year. And since the test results shown that the blood on the fragments was yours, this means that the identity you tried so hard to hide will finally be revealed. The identity I tried to hide? I don't even have an identity to hide. I may not have Athena's ears, but now even I can hear the fear in your voice. Fear? I don't feel fear. I left all my emotions behind years ago.
Objection!
Every human being feels fear. You simply can't face the emotions inside you. You can't face them because you have nothing. No love, no trust. And I suppose you do? I didn't have anybody to support me at first, either. I couldn't face the fear inside me, couldn't get over the trauma of my past. Like I said, I don't feel fear.
Objection!
Then you're just a coward for running away from yourself. When I had my doubts about Miss Yikes, I felt like I would collapse under the weight. But I wanted to trust her. And I knew I could trust Mr. Wright to uncover the truth. That's why I was able to face my suspicions without hesitation.
Running away from myself? How can I run away from myself? When there's nothing inside. Nothing at all.
Objection!
I know it's hard for someone as unwilling to trust others as you to understand. But people have emotions. It's just a fact of life. And so, people can be weak at times. But that's exactly why people need to trust one another. So they can gain the strength to face themselves when things are at their bleakest. Without trust in others, how can you ever hope to face your fears? The fear inside of me? Is this? No. Ah! Ah! I'm afraid. I'm scared. Ah! I feel fear.
His eyes are terrifying.
God, this is what the Phoenix, like... Is that what the Phoenix, like, sweating pose looks like from head on?
Well, that's the thing, actually. Phoenix has two different models in this game. He actually, like, that is... He has a model specifically to be viewed from the side in the courtroom, and one to be viewed head on when you're talking to him.
Yeah, but I wonder if that's supposed to be, like, from that. Also, what was my line? You can't outrun yourself.
Remove that mask and unleash your emotions.
Confront your guilt head on. With your own true face. With your own true face.
With your own true face.
Thank you, Apollo.
Let's-
Jesus.
Let's pretend like they all said that at the same time. I think it was just
Yeah,
Phoenix,
all at the
actually.
same time now. Yeah. My own true face? No, please don't. I know. See, I haven't reeled anything yet. My own true face? I don't have one. My face. My face.
Oh!
Ooh. Is this my face? Is it? Is it? No. This is not it. No. This isn't me either. Is this me? Which one is my face? What am I? Who am I? It's nighttime. Moon's out. Blam! Suck on that.
He's dead. And now it's daytime again. How the hell is it still this bright outside at, like, it has to be at least, like, 8 p.m. Like, 5 days... Like, it's the winter solstice.
I don't know. Ugh, shudder. A sniper attack. In this very courtroom. It chills me to my bones. But the police are doing everything they can to track down the sniper as we speak. Prosecutor Blackwell, how is Detective is Imposter doing?
He's a lucky fellow. The bullet didn't hit any vital organs. He appears to be in known danger of dying.
Well, that was fortunate for us all.
The analysis of that final piece of evidence Wright submitted is in. The composition of Miss Yikes' earring and the fragment with the blood on it match. Not that it matters at this point, but... We can now be certain that it is a fragment of the moon rock in question. The murders and bombings at the Space Center, both past and present. The bombing of courtroom number 4 and all of his other crimes, as numerous as the stars. Under suspicion of all of these things, the spy known as the Phantom has been incarcerated. The prosecutor's office is now responsible for his well-being. There are still a myriad of things we wish him to tell us about, after all.
Thank you, Prosecutor Blackwell. Well, it's time to finally bring this trial to an end. Also, the video game.
Yes, please. I'm hungry.
But before we do, will the defendant please return to her proper place? Yes, Your Honor.
Fade out because they didn't give her a walking animation.
Now then, the court defines the defendant, Athena Yikes,
Yay!
Guilty.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, not guilty.
Where's the confetti coming from?
Wait a minute. Wait. From the sky, bitch. From the moon. From the fucking moon.
Gumshoe
is adjourned.
Gumshoe is
Peace
just
out.
on the roof, like throwing confetti into the hole.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why he's not in this fucking game. Besides running the Taco Bell, he's throwing the confetti. 9:12 p.m.
Holy shit, how is it still daytime?
We forgot to turn the lights off outside.
Congratulations, Mr. Nick. I forgot she was here.
Jesus, I thought you died, Pearls. Thank you, Pearls, and thank you for being there for Athena.
It's the least I could do. But Athena was great, wasn't she? She was so strong throughout the whole trial.
Daddy! I'm so glad to see you. Trucy, shouldn't you be in bed? Didn't Edgeworth tuck you in? Are you all right? Are you hurt? I'm fine, Daddy. I was doing magic tricks for the other hostages to keep our spirits up. And also, Daddy Edgeworth said I could come down and make sure you guys did okay after I had a quick nappy.
That's our Trucy for you. I'm really glad to see you're safe. Although, to be honest, if I was in a hostage situation and someone was doing magic tricks to me, I would be pissed off. Right. I fear I owe you yet another debt of gratitude.
Edgeworth?
We never would have caught him if it weren't for all of you.
Aw, come on, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? You're the ones who have been tracking the Phantom all this time. Plus, you were the ones who gave you're the one who gave Blackwell permission to serve as prosecutor, right?
Yes, well, we knew the Phantom was somewhere nearby. The police and I were trying to find him, but we never did manage to do so until this trial.
Well, we never would have won this trial without you. It was your help as chief prosecutor that was the key to its successful conclusion. Besides, it was you that saw it. It was you that saw to it I got my attorney's badge back, wasn't it?
So you figured it out, did you?
Yeah, getting my license back went just a little too smoothly, you know? It should have been much harder after that evidence forging scandal.
Well, I owed you a few favors.
Hey, Edgeworth. Think we can finally bring the dark age of the law to an end?
And never speak of it again. Even the darkest night turns
Until
to...
the very next game.
Even the darkest night turns to dawn eventually. Our sun will rise again. Besides, now that Prosecutor Blackwell has been cleared of all charges, a great deal of the mistrust towards the court system should have been swept away.
You know, you could have said that with a bigger smile, Edgeworth. It wouldn't kill you. Instead, the frowns in that brow of yours just keep getting deeper and deeper.
So I should smile more, huh? I'll think about it.
Ah, the complicated love-love-hate-love relationship between lifelong lover rivals.
I was gonna say lovers. Yeah. Who's this? Is this Junie?
I think so.
Athena. Oh no, it's
Oh,
it's
no,
fucking
Blackwell.
Blackwell. Athena. I'm forever in your debt. You went to all that trouble, even taking the bar exam while you were overseas.
Well, I knew I didn't get your sentence overturned fast. You'd be executed. So I studied and studied. I was frantic. I even went to public school.
Wow, she did it.
I did it just this afternoon while I was in jail.
She went to public school.
Yeah. It was horrifying, even worse than jail. I said, "No, take me back." I'm so glad I made it in time. Just barely, but I still made it. That a girl, Athena. It's good to see you finally let your tears out.
Yes, I survived by the skin of my teeth, thanks to you.
Shame on you, Simon, for trying to throw your life away like that.
It was never my intention to just throw my life away. But some things in this world are more important than your own life.
Like what?
My honor-bound duty to protect with my life. My mentor's most beloved treasure.
Huh? This dumb earring? That's some loyalty. This guy really is a samurai, through and through. Well, it looks like we can breathe easy now. Apollo, Athena, thank you both. took all of us together to pull it off. You bet, boss. What a team we are, huh?
I can't wait to be sidelined in the next game. It was definitely the most amazing turnabout
immediately.
I've ever seen.
I'm a lucky guy. Also, you guys aren't getting paid for this. Athena, you actually owe the office money. Ooh. And Apollo, yeah, you can't get. You're not getting paid like for time off.
Yeah,
so
he
have
quit.
fun with that.
And came
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, you quit technically, and you came back as of now, so I don't have to pay you for the trial. Look at that.
Yeah, you still have to go through the hiring process again, so...
Yeah, I need you to fill out a resume, and we'll do a series of interviews. Trucy's in charge of those. My office has the best, most capable lawyers around. Me.
Thanks, Mr. Wright. I'm going to work extra hard to make up for all the worry I caused. Apollo Justice is fine and ready
got
to
plenty of
go.
toilets for you.
Let's hear it for the Wright Anything Agency.
Well, nobody's going to try harder than me, so you better watch out, Apollo. Simon is free, thanks to Mr. Wright. But there are so many more people out there who need our help. You're right, and I'll be needing you both to help them. We still have a long way to go. Get ready, you two. We won a major victory, but the war is far from over. What do you mean the war is far from over? We stopped the dark ages of the law. There are still people out there suffering under false charges who need defending. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. If we ever hope to fully bring the dark age of the law to a close, hey, I know one thing we have to do. We have to celebrate with a bowl of piping hot noodles.
Why is it always the noodles? It's the only food place in town.
Well, Maya ate all of the burps.
True. Nothing like a bowl of Eldoon's noodles after a trial, all on Mr. Wright's tab. That's how it works at the Wright Anything Agency, right, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Huh?
As a boss, it's your duty to express gratitude to your people for their great work.
Technically, neither of them work for me right now.
In that case, allow me to join in on the festivities. I would greatly welcome a bowl of noodles.
Well, I'm fine with getting you one, but... Huh? Huh? Huh?
I love how they always insist on going to Eldoon's noodles, even though his noodles are salty as fuck and he uses rainwater.
Yeah, but that's fine. I have an idea, Daddy. Why don't we just invite everybody involved with the case? The more the merrier, right?
Including the Phantom!
The Phantom.
Oh, Mr. Nick, look how far you've come. Who knew you'd grow up to be such a generous gentleman? Poor Phoenix.
Guys? Under these circumstances, there's only one thing I can say.
I wonder what he's gonna say. Only if I get to join in.
Hey, no fair. I want to say it too.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, here we go.
Objection!
Objection. Yay, we did it. We're done. We finished.
Finally fucking did it.
We finished Dual Destinies.
Holy shit.
Do your line. Do your line.
I was trying to think of something nice I could do Polly now that he's back, so I decided to go around and get a bunch of jobs for him. Found a lost cat, installed an air conditioner, give a computer lesson. You think I should have found him a few law jobs? Nah, it's okay. This is the Wright Anything agency after all. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
I
be
didn't even
quick
say all
on
the
these. The
words.
fucking auto. Oh, it's Junie. Athena and Apollo were so
Jesus.
wonderful in court. I'd better study as much as I can if I want to be a judge someday. My grandma says, eat lots of peppers and they'll ignite your passion. Oh, but should I figure out which to grow? Green peppers or yellow peppers? Or maybe I should go with the hot as the sun red peppers instead. Like the hots I have for Apollo.
Ew.
I mean, she does.
Ew.
Oh, God. The end of the dark age of the law, you say? Tisk tisk, how naive. Don't you know it's sometimes necessary to get a guilty verdict by any means possible? What? They're putting me under investigation. The chief prosecutor wants to see me. Eek!
See ya, Pain.
Yep. Payne's out of the picture. Fucking bitch ass.
Yeah, we'll have a new one next time.
Yeah, we will, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
God.
been asked to do
He's scheduled to go up against the amazing nice. I don't remember what her voice is. Who fucking cares? The text is going too fast.
Myself?
I think you just gave her generic.
That's not a bad idea. I bet I'll be all for it. Ka ka ka!
So we meet foes at last.
Christ.
I think she just had.
Oh, crud. Would you believe it? I'm then alderman of Ninetails Vale now. Pretty impressive, huh? I took over after Rex Cubey for the good of the beloved village. What do you say? Would you like to make a little donation to help us out? Hey, yo, what do you think you're doing speaking to the manor? Ah, the jig is up. Better make a run for it.
I'm glad you did his voice.
Yeah. Okay. I thought I wanted to be an artist, but after seeing the amazing job Athena did, I started becoming genuinely interested in law, so now I'm studying for the bar exam. I'm going to prosecute Athena someday. You'll S-E-E.
I've been studying my buns off too, but not for the bar exam. I'm gonna pass the Themis entry exam with a score of 100 points, of course.
God damn. The text is going way too fast to read any of it. Filch the bitch. Oh, it's Scuttlebutt.
I found a really sweet box of 3 of them. But anyways, I like to think the trial of the school newspapers. Now let's see the fresh blood we have to say in this new school paper. Jesus Christ. I
It
can't
goes
even,
way too
pretend to say it
fast.
all. We're
Yeah,
just
the
slow
one
reading,
night only
folks.
reunion concert. I still remember that evening of passion. The president of the student council sang like no high school student I've ever heard. When she's a judge in her own court someday, I'd love to have a jam session with her. It'd be the coolest trial ever, yeah? I can already hear it now. That one was easy.
Yeah.
I gave this place a good cleaning from top to bottom, but it still looks the fucking same. But it's already a mess again. I guess the only thing I can do now is clean up the attitudes of the people in this office. With Mystic Maya due to come here once her training is done, once her training is over, it simply must be done. It's still a fucking mess in here. No, it's me.
fucking
Humanity's
here.
dreams for outer space will never die. In fact, planning for the Hat 3 rocket has already officially begun. Look upon me, people of this great nation, and witness the glory of Yuri Cosmos. What do you... Oh, Director. Yes, rocket preparations are fully complete. Yes. You just leave everything to me. Assistant Director Yuri Cosmos.
Oh,
He got demoted. I wonder who the new director could be. Ooh, we're going to see in 2 seconds. Oh, it's Plonko, or Ponko. I'm going to the moon in the new rocket. If Athena or Mommy Metis came to the moon, I would love to show them around. But which is more interesting? Montes Pyreneus or the... Oh, God. You think they would like either one? Yay, hooray! I wonder how Miss Aura is doing. I'd rather be near Miss Aura than on the moon. Oh, Miss Aura, I just want you to use me again like you used to.
What? I stopped voicing as many characters.
Ready for launch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off! I'm going to the moon for real this time. For me and for Clay. Thanks to my lawyers, I know I should never give up. But now I'm worried. You can't breathe in space, and in fact, it's cold as heck. Oh man, now I'm really nervous. God. It's so unnatural to talk this quickly. Oh, it's me. No, I am not employed here. I simply came to request their services in defense of my sister. But no one's around, and I've been kept waiting for a long time. And what sort of case brings you here? Oh, your father was accused and you wish for Athena to defend him? Then perhaps he and I shall meet in a courtroom in the near future. Ugh. How many more characters? We have to be
a
getting...
history button.
I was gonna say.
I think we're almost done.
I look forward to seeing your next month's salary. Fuck. It was pain.
Assignment.
Blackwood's acquittal has brought all manner of ills into the prosecutor's office to light. It would seem solving the case has thawed the chill of winter into the warmth of spring. Now I owe Wright yet another debt of gratitude, but I will repay him one day. You can trust on that. Jesus, we don't even have time to talk about the game.
Nope.
Okay, now we
game.
do have time to talk
Fuck
about the
this
game. Fuck this game.
Fuck this game.
I liked the case with the whale. Bones.
I liked case 2.
Yeah. Yeah. That was your favorite. Bones.
That was my favorite. Bones.
Bones.
Anyway. Bones. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, this game as a whole, I like it less on revisit than I did the first time I played it, honestly. I think this game has a more, like, fully realized fourth case, because, like, Apollo Justice has a really strong first case, and then cases 2 and 3 are pretty bad, and then case 4 starts good, but then it gets really messy towards the end, and it just kind of, like, ends. Whereas this game feels more fully realized from start to finish, but at the same time, it's way too long. This game is long as fuck. Like, granted, we did play through 6 entire cases, which includes the DLC case, so the game would be a fair bit shorter if we didn't play that DLC case, because, I mean, that's probably the second longest case after case 5. So that ate up a decent chunk of time as well. But, like, I mean, case 1 is pretty good. Case 2 sucks ass. Case 3 is fine, but too long. Cases 4 and 5 are cool, but they're too long. I'd say I like this game probably slightly more than Apollo Justice, but it's like, it's not that much better. I don't know. We'll give our more thorough thoughts on each case once we actually do our tier list of all the cases in the franchise. Eventually.
Spirit of Justice is an even longer game.
Oh my fucking god. I remember. Okay, I am interested in revisiting Spirit of Justice though, because I remember really liking that game.
The completionist
I've never played the
hours
DLC.
on how long to beat is 44 and a half.
Fuck. I've never played the DLC case
So,
for that game though.
I don't know if that includes the DLC case.
I
with that or not.
would imagine it
It
does.
says main story's 35, completionist is 44 and a half.
Anime cutscene. We're going to the moon. Going to the moon. Moon
Oh my God, I
ride.
don't have
Moon
fucking
ride.
voices.
Moon ride.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Who the fuck's that next to him?
I was gonna say, who's the other guy?
10, 9, 8.
They're all nervous like this won't be just like a standard procedure rocket launch now that there's no phantom involved. It's like all
Now that
signs point
Bobby
towards this
Fulbright's
being a successful rocket launch.
Been dead for a year.
I dropped my bologna sandwich somewhere around here in this random field.
Oh god, she looks so different with her hair down.
Anyway, who's the new director?
Oh, yeah, who is the new director?
Mr. Starbuck! You'll be fine. Just believe in yourself.
The moon's closer than you think.
I'd just like to say that Apollo's official voice is pretty close to the voice that I give him.
Yeah, but what about the other two characters?
Oh,
Am I pretty close? Wink.
Wouldn't have made it back into space if it wasn't for you.
yay.
All right!
Why are they doing the Predator handshake?
I don't know. Oh
I
god.
dropped my bologna sandwich too.
Lennon's the next Wendy Lee.
Landon's the next Wendy Lee. Yeah, I am. Throughout the years, I've seen as much joy as
Heartache.
Heartache.
Honesty is deceit.
well. Well, it went away.
I'm
Just
sorry.
as Mr. Starbuck was able to escape the harsh, Jesus, I believe that hope and friendship can lift us all up towards a brighter tomorrow.
Yeah. And we're done. Fuck this game.
Jesus.
Holy shit, that's cool.
Fuck
What
this
the
game.
fuck?
Holy shit!
You've unlocked a special bonus in the music and background setting screen. That's sick as fuck. Hold up.
Can
Can we
I
look
wanna
at that again? Continue on to
Never
the
mind,
next
this game's
game?
great.
No.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
no. X.
Back to title.
X.
Oh.
No,
Shit.
it was.
Oh wait, game selection. Oh shit.
That-
That's so
You
cool.
missed one.
What's that?
That's awesome.
We did. How
Oh,
did we
well, there
miss
was
one?
like something missing.
Oh, good. We can have the pain background. Thank God. Thank fucking God.
Thank God. I want to see
Thank-
the Trucy one.
Yeah. There we go. That's a better one.
Hey, it's me. Hey, Apollo. I'm a menu now.
That's so sick. Hell yeah.
That's cool.
Why is Maya's grayed out? We haven't unlocked Maya.
We have to unlock her.
We can play as the judge though.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Shit. Who that white-haired
Who's
guy
that
next to
white-haired guy
Tree?
next
Oh,
to Tracy?
that's Nayuta. He's the prosecutor in the next game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see him in the next game.
Why can he be the fucking background man? You know what? Maybe that other one is supposed to be for
Spirit of Justice. Yeah, probably is.
Dude, fuck yeah, keep that.
Hell yeah. All right. It's going to be a while before we come back, but when we next resume in the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy, we will play Spirit of Justice. And that'll be interesting, I think. So, all right.
I think it's the best of the three.
Oh yeah, it's easily the best of the three. But it's also been a while since I've played it, so we'll see how I feel on replay. But anyway,
It'll also take us like 3 years to play through it. But,
yeah,
you know.
probably. All right. Hey, we're going to end it quick. Thanks, Al, for joining. Thanks, Darkest Mustard, for joining. Thanks, Cloud, for joining. Thanks, K the Potato, for joining. I think that's everyone that joined today. We'll be back with more of Mario Galaxy 2 on Thursday. We got Final Fantasy 5 on Thursday and Friday. We got Dragon Quest Heroes, the World Trees Woe and the Blight Below on Saturday. Thank you.
He got it, folks.
For VOD viewers, if by some miracle you are here at the end of this series of VODs, holy shit. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.